Hey everybody, it's me, Travis of Giggles and Bits. It's my third video being recorded today. It's been a while since I've done a recording blitz like this. Let's jump into it. I saw this. I thought this was really cool. I'm a kid at heart. Every time there's a dinosaur expo coming into town, the wife and I like to go because we like to see the models. We like to see the frame of reference, and also it gives my wife something cool to talk to her kids about. One second, my food's about to get delivered. Mary's dropping my package off right now. All right, my food. Food got delivered right at the beginning there. All right, so like I was saying, my wife and I like to go to those things because we like going to educational things. We think it's fun, and we love paleontology, dinosaurs, and stuff like that. Going to those expos, it's something good for my wife to talk to her students about. She's a first grade teacher, and a lot of them go to that, so she likes to just have something in common to talk about. So I saw this gigantic new beast, one of the largest animals ever discovered, high up in the Alps, and I thought this was really cool. So I'm going to give you the layman's explanation of what they found. So ichthyosaur, right here. Ichthyosaur is a reptile marine animal that existed during the Triassic period, through most of the Triassic period, and they've been finding these fossils for ichthyosaurs pretty much anywhere that there was a seabed. In Arizona, I think there is a is the primary location where they find quite a bit of fossils. That seems to be the fossils that they find there seem to be earlier in the period that the ichthyosaur had been developing. And they in this article, I'll put a link in the bottom of this video so you can read this yourself. I'm not going to go through all of everything that's covered in this, but in Arizona you can find typically like the earlier period for the ichthyosaur and its development, and what they've discovered in the Swiss Alps. They're finding above 8,000 feet, way above the tree line. They're finding ichthyosaurs from a later period in time where they got huge, like super huge, 69 feet long is what they're predicting. So I thought this was really awesome, a neat little discovery. So, unearthed in the Swiss Alps between 1976 and 1990, the discovery includes the largest ichthyosaur tooth ever found. The width of the tooth root is twice as large as any aquatic reptile known, the previous largest belonging to a 15-meter, 50-foot long ichthyosaur. Other incomplete skeletal remains include the largest trunk vertebrae in Europe, which demonstrates that another ichthyosaur rivaling the largest marine reptile fossil known today, the 21-meter or 69-foot long Shastosaurus sikiensis from British Columbia. What's neat about this is we don't really know that much about ichthyosaurs. We don't know their development, and we haven't really found that many fossils to build a complete picture of basically their evolution, where they've gone and where they went. And I thought this was just very cool. So bigger is always better, he says. This is P. Martin Sandler of the University of Bonn. He says, bigger is always better. There are distinct selective advantages to large body size. Life will go there if it can. There were only three animal groups that had masses greater than 10 to 20 metric tons: long-necked dinosaurs, sauropods, whales, and giant ichthyosaurs of the Triassic. These monstrous 80-ton reptiles controlled Panthalasia, the world's ocean surrounding the supercontinent Pangaea during the late Triassic, about 205 million years ago. They also made forays into the shallow seas of Tethys on the eastern side of Pangaea, as shown by new finds. And this is right here is a vertebrae. It's a vertebrae. It looks a little bit strange because it's been squished, and what they're finding with these fossils that they're pulling up from these high altitudes is when they obviously settled on an ocean floor, got pushed there, and then tectonic plates, pressures, pushed these mountains, compressed the material, and then shoved it straight up into the sky. And that's why a lot of these fossils end up getting skewed, crushed, or warped in some way, shape, or form before they get fossilized because of all this. But again, 250 million years. That's it's wild to think about the geological process involved in doing this. So it's just a little bit of me geeking out here, just a smidge. And yeah, this is a fantastic article. I definitely recommend you guys check this out. It's a bit lengthy, but if you're a fan of paleontology or new discoveries, and I love this kind of stuff. So I'm digging history, figuring out our past, whether it's humanities or the planets and the animals that existed on it. It's really cool. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about there. I thought this was really awesome. I think it's a good read, and I'll share the link on this as I do with most of my videos, so that you guys can all check this out if you want to as well. So like, subscribe, and if you dig paleontology or dinosaurs or history or anything like that, comment below. Let me know. You hanging out there, Clark? You doing okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's doing good.